Hello friends, welcome back to our channel. We are starting with chapter factor and multiples for class 5. In class 4th, you must have studied about multiplication and division as you all have studied in your primary sections. So, with starting with class 5, new topic, new syllabus according to the CBSE, we are starting with factors and multiples. First of all, you need to understand that what does a factor term means. Okay, let us understand what does the mathematical definition says. A factor is a number which divides with another number without leaving a remainder. Let's read again. A factor is a number which divides with another number without leaving a remainder. Okay, let us understand what does this statement mean. Okay, by an example, let us understand. Okay, if I tell you to divide 12 by 3, okay, you will divide 3 by 12. 3 fours are 12. You are getting remainder 0. Okay, so can we tell that for the number 12, the factor is 4? Because factor means a number which divides with another number without leaving a remainder. So 12 and 3 are a number here, and they are both are being dividing by against each other, and it is not leaving a remainder. Leaving a remainder means it's always should come 0. It should always come 0. If the remainder is getting 2, 3 or something, that is not be counting in the definition of factor. Factor basically means that remainder should be coming out to be 0. So like in this example I had told you that 12 divided by 3, I am getting quotient as here 4. So I can say that 4 is a factor of 12. It is leaving a number 0. Let us understand with another example. Okay, if I say you to divide 12 by 4. 12 by 4 basically what does it means? If you divide 4 by 12, you will always understand that 4 3s are 12 and remainder is coming out to be here 0. So I could say that here 4 is also a factor of 12. Okay, this must you have one of the child has must noted that. Okay, 4 multiply 3 is 12. So if I interchange these digits, 3 multiply 4, again answer I am getting as 12. So I can say that 3 and 4 are the factors of 12. Understood what does basically factor means? A factor is a number which divides with another number without leaving a remainder. We had divided both numbers by 3 and 4, and the result is coming out to be 0. So we can say that 3 and 4 are the factors of number 12. Okay, let us think of more numbers that we can get remainder as 0. Okay, first of all you should understand we should be dividing with lowest numbers. Okay, you must need to remember that while dividing the numbers we should always start with primary numbers. Okay, we'll start with number 1. 12 divided by 1. Okay, if you divide any number by 1, you will always get the quotient itself. So here when I will divide 12 by 1, I will be getting quotient as 12 and remainder as 0. Okay, let me show you also if you're having any confusion. 1 12s are 12. Remainder coming out to be 0. Okay. Second. Okay, let us divide by 2. 12 divided by 2. Okay, I am dividing 2 by 12. I know that 2 6 are 12. Here remainder again coming out to be 0. So 1 is a factor of 12. 2 is also a factor of 12. Okay. For number 3 and 4 we had already written. Let us write again here. 12 divided by 3. Quotient is 4 here. 12 divided by 4 I am getting quotient as 3. Let us move to number 5. 5 in the table of 5, 12 never comes. Let us divide by 6. Okay, 12 divided by 6. 6 2s are 12. Remainder again coming out to be 0. So we can also say that 6 is also factor of 12. Let us move to 7. In 7 table 12 never comes. In 8, 9, 10, 11 also never comes. Let us check for 12. 12 will definitely come. 12 divided by 12 is always 1. And 4th class we had studied that if we divide a number by itself, we always get quotient 1. So you can here notice that 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 and 12. All these are the factors of number 12. So if the question is asked, write the factors of 12. If the question is asked, write the factors of 12. So you will represent your answer in this way. First of all, you will showing by number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and all. The numbers that are coming in the table of 12, we are just writing that only. Because if a number is not coming in the upcoming table, so we cannot write that number. Understood? Let us move to another example. Okay. Let us write for number 15. As we had told you that first you should divide it by primary numbers. Let us start with number 1. 15 divided by 1 is equal to 15. As we know that any number divided by 1 will always get the result same. 2 never comes in 15 table. Let us try for 3. 15 divided by 3. Okay. When you will divide 3 by 15, you will get quotient 5 and remainder 0. If the remainder is coming out to be 0, we can write that it is a factor of 15. 15 3s are 5. Let us move for 4. 4 never comes. 15 divided by 5. Quotient 3, remainder 0. Let us move to 6 table. In 6 table 15 doesn't come. 7 also, 8 also, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 never comes 15. Okay, 15 divided by 15. We are getting result 1. Okay, so these all 4 numbers are the factors of 15. Teachers deduct marks of the students because they are not writing the last statement. As in the word problems, many students forget to write the last statements. So teacher deduct their 1 marks. If you are just shown this answer in your exam in this way only, you will get marks. But teacher will deduct your marks because you are not writing the last statement. Your last statement will be the numbers 1, 3, 5 and 15 are the factors of 15. This is your complete representation of the answer. And by the way we are writing the factor, it is known as by division method. This is your first method to find the factors. It is known as division method. Okay. Now many of the students are having some confusion, like we are starting with primary tables but we don't know that where we need to end. So you just need to remember that that we had given that number 15. So we need to move till the table of 15 only. We will not move to 16 17 table because 16 never in 16 table 15 never comes, and in 17 also 15 number never comes. If I have given you number suppose 35, So you will count till table of 35 only. You will not move to 36 table because 36 is greater number and 35 is lesser. So this confusion is also clear, like for what table we need to move. Let us do more questions of practice for division method. You need to write down the factors of 30 using division method. Using division method you need to find the factors of number 30. Okay, pause the video and first of all try to solve it yourself. Okay, you must have done this question. Okay, let us solve it. We need to start with 30. First of all we will divide it by 1 only, and you know what will be getting 30 only. Let us move to 2 for 2. Okay, divided by 2. 2 ones are 2, 0, carry over 0. Sorry, we will be getting here 1. 2 5s are 10. Okay, remainder we are getting 0. So this is all 2 is also divisible by 30. We are getting 15. Let us try for number 3. When you are solving this question, the numbers will quickly come to your mind. You need no need to waste extra time on these type of question. These are very easy type of question and very scoring in your school exams. Okay, all of you know that 3 comes in 30 table at 10 place, so we don't need to divide it. 30 comes in 4 table? No, 30 comes in table of 5. 30 5s are. Okay, 5 comes in table of at 6. 5 6 are 30. So question is here 6. Let me show you also if you are having confusion. 5 6 are 30, remainder 0. Simple. Let us go for 6 table. 30 divided by 6. Okay, 6 comes at 5. 6 comes at 5s at 30 place. So when you divide 6 by 30, quotient you will get getting 5. Remainder obvious 0. Okay, 7 never comes. 8 also not coming 30 table. 9 also no. 10. Let us try for 10. 10 3s are 30. Remainder 0. 30 divided by 10. We are getting 3. 11 never comes. 12 also never comes. 13 14 never comes. Let us try for 15. Okay, we are trying for 15. 15 divided by 30. 15 2s are 30. Remainder 0. Simple. Okay, 16 17 18 19 20 never comes in 30 table. 21 also never comes. 22 23 24 25 also no. 26 7 also no. 28 29. Last we are coming to 30 only. 30 divided by 30, quotient 1, remainder 0. So these all numbers 1 2 3 5 6 10 15 30 are the factors of 30. So your final answer will be the numbers 1 2 3 5 6 10 15 30 are the factors of 30. Okay, so this is your last statement of this question. Note it down. Okay, these are 5 questions you need to do in homework. Write the factors using division method. First is 48, then 25, 10, 16, 45. All these questions are your homework, and when you have completed this homework, you will write down the answers in the comment section of this video and in the second part of this video we will be studying how we will calculate factors using multiplication method. In this video we have studied what is factors and we have calculated factors using division method. So in the second video we will be doing multiplication method. Till then keep working hard, like this video and share it with your friends, and if you are new to our channel, so subscribe it for our motivation. Thanks for watching.